Yes, people, what's happening? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Red Army Rant Pod on Main Sports. This is the fourth or fifth Red Army Rant Pod show we've done in the last 2-3 days. But you know what? Shit's gone on at United, so we have to dissect that. But hope everyone's all good in the chat. Hope everyone's blessed. Big up to you guys. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Rasta's channel as well. Big up to you, Rasta, for being here. People say, "Oh, where's Rasta Stocks?" Here he is. Here he is. He's rocked up today. You know what I mean? He's back.
Yeah,
He's
man. People, you see, when you need to get some sleep, listen and get some rest, bro. Because
yeah.
I've been on it nonstop. Yo, Hugh, what
Big
up,
up to
Hugh?
big up to you, man. Big up to you, my guy. Big up to Clan Vibe. Is this one of your people?
Probably, yeah.
Is this one of yours? Yeah, yeah. But anyways, guys, hit the like button and subscribe to Rasta's channel, please, people. Subscribe to his channel. I'll put the link in the description of the video. And let's get to 530. We're 3 subs to 530. We're trying to get to 600 by February. If you can do that, that'd be great, people. So first and foremost, go on and do that. But Rasta, obviously, the massive breaking news happened about Eric Ten Hag. Oh yeah, actually, no. Eric Ten Hag went to Arsenal.
I heard about it. I heard about it. I want them to buy all the scrubs. Buy all the scrubs.
If you can do that, I'll forgive him. No, I'm
No?
joking. I will never forgive Eric Ten Hag. But,
Yeah,
but partly you'll be like, wow, you've actually done something useful for once.
yeah.
But like I said, the massive breaking news was on Monday was that Ruben Amorim got sacked for him calling out the board. Do you know what I will say is
That's a Jose move he did.
it's kind of like a fair play to him. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like fair play for
Mm.
actually calling out the board, but you were part of the problem too. Like let's just be
Yeah.
honest. Let's be honest, bro. He was part of the problem too. Like when we're the whole entire squad, the whole entire club, we look at what the manager, the players, we look at the board, we look at the owners, everyone involved with the football club. They all
Yeah.
have to, even the fans. They all have to be involved in, when you're analyzing the situation of the football club. But the manager is now gone. But I'm not satisfied. I would have much rather Rasta. I would have
Uh-huh.
much got rid of Ineos before the manager. I'll be honest with you. I would have much rather Ineos left before Ruben Amorim. But we got rid of one problem. We had to get rid of the next. Some of the people at Ineos, some of the people who are working with Ineos, Omar
Jason
Barada,
Wilcox need to leave
he
next,
needs
and
to go.
Omar Barada.
He needs to go because Jason Wilcox was working with Amorim. Dan Ashworth got sacked after Eric Ten Hag. So yeah, but like I said, you know, we're in some sort of a mess, man. No, bro. I was purely Amram out, man. I was purely Amram out. I was
No,
if you
bring back that comment. Bring back the comment.
Ineos over Amram is crazy.
No. Listen, let me tell you this.
Go on.
I want Ineos out, and I wanted Amarim out because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, the manager was not setting us up to win any games, right? And all this extra time in training, like what the hell are we doing in training if we can't even put the ball in the back of the net?
Hmm.
So, yeah, hell no, bro.
Everyone in the club's part of the problem. Exactly. Everyone is. If a massive institution like this is in the mud and we don't have anyone that's and nobody's doing their job, then they're all part of the problem. Let's just be honest with you, bro. I'm
Yeah,
gonna keep it real, right? Everybody it plays a part in United falling. Everybody, we all have played a part because at the end of the day, the fans are the one who have to raise the standards. The club have to raise their standards. The owners need to raise their standards. So do the players, because it starts from the ownership, the fan base, and then the manager. When he's appointed, he has to go with what the board wants, right? Otherwise, he's gone. Ruben Amorim
yeah,
got sacked. So this is what I'm saying. I'm gonna if you had to rank it from everyone involved with the football club, how would you how would you rank it? I'm putting the fans first. Number one. Number
Oh,
two is
hold on.
go on.
We have some people in our fan base that are Amarim sexuals. We
Yeah,
need
yeah,
to
yeah.
call that. We need to call those bastards out. But
Mm-hmm.
sorry, continue, continue.
No, it's all good, bro. It's all good, man. You can go on if you want to.
No, no, continue, continue. I'll wait. I'll wait.
No, just I was just gonna say, if I had to rank all the issues I listed out from 1 to 5, fans first, because the fans set the standard for the football club. Then owners, they kind of control the ownership in a way, because they voice their opinions, and the ownership will be the ones that are influenced by the decision. Because don't forget, anytime we protest, the ownership takes action, right?
Uh-huh.
They take action. So the fans are first. The fans are always the first ones. The second one is ownership. The third one, this time round, it's the manager. Because I tell you why. He's bought it. We've got it. We have newer players. We have players that are here that have been here. That some of them have been here for time, but a lot of them are new players. The keeper is a new player. Dorgu's a new player. Our center backs are newish players. You know, new players. Who else? Midfield, Casemiro, kind of new for 4 years, right? He's not the problem. Bruno Fernandes. People love Bruno Fernandes. How is he the problem? You know, I'm not saying he. I'm not speaking for everyone, by the way, but it's just what a lot of people say. They love Bruno Fernandes, so he's how can he be part of the problem, right? Then you go look at the other players. Embuemo, new player. Cunha, new player. Sesko, new player. Who else? Xerxes, new player from last year. So a lot of these players are new, so they can't be. So they can't really be the problem. It's just a few of them. Like I tell you who's one of the biggest problems here. Luke Shaw yet again survives another manager. 8 managers he's been through. He's been through 8 managers now, Luke Shaw, and he's had to speak up for all of them. So Luke Shaw's a problem. Maguire, I never rated him, even if he had his spell in the season. I never rated Harry Maguire just because he scored a few goals and defended well a few times. He's kind of had a resurgence. What resurgence? We finished 15th. You know, how is he? How is he even rated high by people? Just because he's played well, people are forgetting what he did the last 5 years at United. People are forgetting what he's done the last 5 years, bro. The Ole season when Ole got sacked. What about then? What
Mm-hmm.
about? People are forgetting those times, bro. Yes, I get it. You should forget the bad times in the past. I get it, but come on, it's time to move on from these players. Let's just get rid of the players that have been here for some time and move on to newer and better players. We can go and spend it on players that are hungry. You know,
Yeah.
and let's stop being cheap as well. And the number 3 and number 4 is the players. Sorry, I lie. Owners, board, manager, players. The players this time around another problem. If I go back to, let's say, last season or the year before, maybe you could say the players. Maybe you could say it was the players.
Mm. Fair enough.
When all we can see, when we all can see, wing back has always been the main area where our attacking happens. They were just able to get Dorgo with them playing in the top league. That's also an issue, bro. And I agree with you on this one because they never bought wing backs. And you're right. You're right. They never bought wing backs. But then Amram still tried to shift these players at wing back. Why is he trying to play a formation
Oh,
that has worked for these players?
oh yeah. And another thing, yeah.
Big up Latvian Gunnar as well, bro. Sorry, bro.
Big up
Big up.
Latvian gonna bless up. Right? You know what I don't get, right? This
Mm.
is what I don't get.
Oli
The
Solskjaer.
manager, right? The former manager, right?
Mm-hmm.
This whole Kobe Manu situation.
Yeah.
You know he wanted Kobe Manu gone.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
But
brother,
our players.
brother, I'm like, how dare you? How dare you? You know what pissed me off, bro? This manager don't understand our club is youth, courage, success.
Facts.
Youth, courage, success. And you took the piss out of that. Yeah. And you Amarim sexuals. Yeah? You
Mm.
Amarim sexuals. I need y'all to leave too. Leave. Leave with your boy Amarin. Want to sing songs about top of the league with XG and GA. Huh? Talking about 21 coming and all of that, huh?
Mm.
Pause. Yeah, 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 yeah. I want to sing song and jump in friggin' lakes and all of that shit. I want to debate with Saeed. Yeah, huh? All you Amarim sexuals, yeah, leave this club, bro, expeditiously. Amarim is gone. You go with him.
Yep.
We love to drink. What he said? All he tears.
Overrated Kobe Wharton all day long. No, Kobe's better than Wharton. But Kobe's his confidence is in the mud because they're not playing. He's not being played. So his confidence is deep in the mud. And that's the thing, bro. Like, when you have players that have um that have done so much for the football club, not done so much, but have done well for the club, they're the easy scapegoats. Why is Kobe a scapegoat all of a sudden? What's he done to be a scapegoat? Just because his brother bought a T-shirt does not have anything to do with Kobe Manu. It has nothing to do with Kobe Manu. It's his half. That guy was his half brother. It's not even his full. It's not even his full brother. You know what I mean? It's not even his. I don't know how to say it, but it's not even his real brother. It's his half brother. You know what I mean? His half brother from a different parent or different parent.
Yeah, let me tell you this, bro. I do
It's
not
not his
want Ollie back.
real brother.
I
It's not.
don't. I don't want Ollie back, bro. I don't. I don't.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer coming back will just take the club backwards. Like you don't bring back ex players, ex managers. This is what it is, bro. This is what it is, bro. Right? When you bring back look at what Chelsea did. Chelsea brought back Frank Lampard for a little bit. What did it do? What did it do for them? What did it do for Chelsea? It did absolutely nothing for Chelsea. You know? So why are we doing the same thing that we did with Chelsea? They brought back Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. They brought back Frank Lampard. We're bringing back Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Why? Why are we bringing back ex managers that have failed? Yes, he's failed. People can talk about whatever they like. He failed at United. He didn't win anything. He finished second and third. What did you do? What did he win? Nothing. You're supposed to win something with it as well. You know. I'm sorry. I just don't agree with this Ole Gunnar Solskjaer coming back. There's other managers available. You know. At this rate, you're going to bring an interim manager to the end of the season. I think the club have already learned that they're not going to bring a manager from now till the end of the season. They're not going to bring a manager halfway through the season. The club have already learned that. Last season they brought in Amram. How did it go? It didn't go well, right? So they're bringing in
You know
an
what's
interim
so
manager.
crazy? What's so
Yeah.
crazy? I feel like Fletcher might just be there for the whole season.
Nah, it's going to be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, bro. I'm sorry. It's pretty much going to be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It's almost done.
Bro, listen, I don't want Solskjaer back, bro. I don't. Bro, I don't. I really don't, bro. I don't. The fact that he failed to win the Europa League final,
Yeah.
nah, bro. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. And then you want to come back. Then you want to come, bro. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not trying to disrespect Ollie, bro. But
No, I
brother,
love. We all do. We all love Ole
bro,
Gunnar Solskjaer.
bro, no, no, no. Because you know reason I want to come back, bro.
Mm.
His reputation. Oh God, bro.
No, I mean, we love him as a player, not as a manager. We love him as a legend in the football club because we love
A
him as a legend.
real Ferdinand, bro. Oh, bring me back Ollie. Real Ferdinand. Shut up, bruv. Shut up, bruv. Yeah.
You're waiting till manager. Are you really putting your money in the Glasner basket, bro? Get me Luis Enrique, please.
No, bro. I don't want no manager that does three in the back, bruv. I'm good. Pause.
Get me Luis Enrique, please.
Or Iriola.
Get me anyone that can come in and do something. Iraola's not won a trophy. He's not. He doesn't know how to get over the line. I need someone to get over the line. Man said Steve Bruce is available. No way.
You know what?
Big,
What?
yeah, bro. If you want to survive in the Premier League, you have to get Big Sam. If you want to survive in the Premier, you have to get Big Sam. But
Mm.
that's what we should have done last season. We should have got Big Sam in because we were on the verge of relegation, weren't we? Nah, I'm just kidding. But anyways, back to what I was gonna say about the manager. Look, if they bring in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I really pray to God he does not exceed the season. At least to the end of the season, I'd be like, do you know what? All right, fair enough. Do you know what it is? I'd be more confident of Ole coming back I'd be more confident of Oli coming back if we had a proper structure at the football club. If we had a good ownership and they wanted to bring Ole Gunnar Solskjaer back, I don't mind.
Yeah.
If we had good ownership like the Qataris and they wanted to bring Ole Gunnar Solskjaer back, I'm for it. I'm all for it. I don't care. I would much rather they do that. I will trust them because they know how to run a football club, right? They'll run a football
Yeah.
club well. I wouldn't mind them bringing back Ole Gunnar Solskjaer then. But then now he's coming back to a bigger mess than we were behind when we were back then. He left. When he left, we were in a mess. But we're in a bigger mess than we were when he left. We're in an even bigger mess. You know, if only we didn't finish 15th last year and we didn't lose to Spurs in the final, I think this wouldn't be a mess. This wouldn't be a mess for sure. Southgate will not come. It's gonna be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, guys.
Bro,
Good
I
luck.
know. Not even Garrett Stinkgate. Yo, bro. Hey, if Garrett Stinkgate ever, bro, I'm done.
It's
I'm
gonna be
done,
Ole
bro.
Gunnar
Bro,
Solskjaer.
I would like Mr. Joshua J said. I will go on loan to Real Madrid for the season. Thank you very much.
No, but it's gonna be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, guys. No matter what we do, it's going to be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. No, Ten Hag's already at FC 20. He's already there. He's already the director. He's already like their sporting director or something. He just became the sporting director last night, confirmed. So he's not available. So yeah, we're in a mess. Who do we hire? I don't know. Who would be your ideal replacement now?
I'll say Ariola because I see how he plays. Tactics are
Mm,
better than him. I tell you that. Or, like you said, now Guzman. You hear me?
yes,
But
Nagelsmann is.
yeah, bro. But Luis Enrique would be the ideal target, but he ain't even PSG.
Man United should have sold the oil money, bro. That's what we all wanted. That's what
Yeah,
I was hoping for, man.
bless up AFC always.
Yeah, but that's up, bro.
Yeah.
No, but as I was saying, bro, that should have been the one. We should have got the oil money. People are like, oh, Qataris, they're not from Manchester. They're not Man United. What do you call? They're not Manchester United. How do you say it?
They're not man born and bred.
No, it's not that. There's another word. I was thinking. Then it's not Manchester United worthy. It's another word.
They're not a mank.
No, no, no. It's not that one. It's not that one. But anyways, regardless, as I was saying, they're just not big Manchester United heritage or whatever it is.
Well, look at the Glazers. Do you think the Glazers are heritage?
Do you think Etihad Group before were Manchester City worthy? Do you think that Manchester City fans were dreaming of success like us? They got that success. Why? It's because they have a rich ownership that takes over and does well. No, thank you, Latvian Gunnar. You can keep him. You can give him a lifetime contract, finish second every year. Yes, I want Enrique, man. This is my dream manager right now, Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique, Hansi Flick, whoever it is, bring them in. If Enrique goes to Man Liverpool, we are cooked. No, 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 no. If you win the Premier League this year, you're fine. If you win the Prem this year, you're good. I think you'll be fine. I think you must win it this year. If you don't win it this year, good luck winning it next year or the year after. That's what I will say. I think you have to win it now. You have to win it this year, and I hope you win it AFC always. I'll be honest with you. I would rather you win it than City. I'm not having City win the league. I don't like Man City. I hate them. I despise them. Whatever they did to me in 2012, I will never fucking like Man City. But anyway, City are neighborly rivals, and I don't care. I don't want Manchester. I don't want the blue side of Manchester to gain more on us. You know what I mean? But like I said, you guys must win the Premier League this year, Arsenal. You have to win it this year.
That's true.
But anyways, who is your ideal? You said Nagelsmann, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind Nagelsmann actually. I don't mind Nagelsmann either. We don't
Hmm.
win, especially. Yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree. But anyways, But what next for United? There has to be a protest planned. Rasta, three words. Trust the protest
No.
instead of trust the process.
Protest ain't gonna do shit, bro.
It won't do shit because the fan base will not take the protest seriously. If they take the protest seriously and empty the stadiums, we'll be fine. We'll be good. All they have to do is empty the stadium for 4 games, and the Glazers' stocks will drop massively.
Mm.
So, so yeah, we don't. Man City Wimbledon fan, you know. Company will be a Man City manager when Pep goes. Yeah, he probably will be. Probably will be. I think it's inevitable this rate. If Company wins the Champions League with Bayern Munich this season, which I think is a high possibility, if he does, I think Pep will say, "Do you know what, Company Vincent, take over my job."
Mm.
Pep will let it go. Seriously, I think it's inevitable when Vincent Company becomes a Man City manager. But then again, don't forget who was in that Manchester City hierarchy. No, not hierarchy. Excuse me. He was in that Manchester City coaching academy. Do you know who it was? Enzo Maresca. He's probably next in line to be the Man City manager. And
Mm-hmm.
if he becomes that Man City manager, I also want. I by the way, I want Enzo Maresca. I rate him. I rate Enzo Maresca. I want him at United. I'll take him at United. I think he's a good manager.
Mm.
Very underrated. Very underrated. But but the thing is, if we're gonna hire someone, it'll probably be like another yes man, someone that's gonna be like someone that's gonna be,
Ollie.
yeah, pretty much Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's the biggest yes man out there, if anything. You know what I mean? So yeah, but that's just why I think. Anyways, I don't know what you think, Rasta, but
Bro,
that, that
at this game, at this point, bro,
yeah,
I'm like,
even this Enrique for City is a possibility as well. This is true. He's also a possibility now. But then again, it depends when Pep leaves. I think Pep stays another year. Enrique will be available this summer. I think Enrique gets another job this summer right away. I don't think he goes. I don't think he waits another year for Man City. But then again, it's not out of the realms of possibility. It depends what Man City do with Pep. Depends what they do with Pep. But sorry, bro. Continue. I'm gonna cut you off there.
no, all I'm saying is, at this point, yeah, we have Burnley and don't know what Fletcher is gonna set up with or is gonna see because I'm just like, uh, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I'm not really stressed too much about the situation, honestly,
Mm,
because I was like, if he doesn't start winning games and if he keep drawing, it's it's not going to be good enough, and he's going to get sacked. And look what happened. Look what
mm,
happened. That's money we could have spent on players, right?
yeah.
Boom. Is it
Yeah.
me?
Yeah. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. As a rival, no piss take. I trust Fletcher more than Amram. Big up, Sankit. Big up to you.
Mm, big up.
But yeah, Amram out. What next? What do we go and do? You know, like I said, empty a stadium for 4 games. The stocks will drop. What did they do during lockdown, Rasta? What did they go
Yeah,
and do?
they did it, bro. But listen, let me tell you, you see the 1958 or 1948?
1958.
1958? Bun that group, yeah, bun them.
Yeah, but they blocked me on
On
Twitter, bro.
them. Yeah.
No, Rasta.
You see them, bro. But
Mm,
let me tell you this. Let me tell you this.
mm.
We need back ultras. We need back ultras.
We never had ultras. We need them. We
No,
need
no,
them.
no, no, no. We need ultras, bro. We need ultras.
But the Man United faithful will never accept that because you know why? Because they don't. Because they're not the type of club to do owner like to do what do you call this hooligan shit? Because
Yeah.
these top racial things is hooliganism. They don't want that. They don't want that. They think it'll
Bro,
create.
I'm gonna tell you something what Ray told me, yeah?
Go on,
Ray
bro.
said he don't even think he's gonna go to no more games for the rest of the season. He's not big on Ollie either. He's
Mm-hmm.
not. So and this is what I spoke to him earlier today, like earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
So me personally, brother, let me tell you this, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tired of saying all the shit that I was right about came to pass.
Mm.
Everything I spoke about came to light. Everything,
Facts.
everything I spoke about, bro.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay, I rest my case.
No, you're not wrong.
Everything I spoke about.
Ineos are smart by appointing Oli. They are covering their mistakes by sacking Amarim in the wrong time. Amarim exposed them and they sack him. They want a yes man. That's what they always. That's what they want. Okay.
Yeah,
Ultras support properly in terms of what they don't support. What like they don't support the club. Like the way that us fans do, the way us fans do, the way us fans do, or is it the way that you think they don't support? Because go look at what you call. Go look at what's it called? Go look at Marseille. Go look at all these clubs. They have ultras there. You know what I mean? They have ultras there in France, in Italy as well.
oh
It's
yeah,
gonna. There's no more winter signing for United now. No more because we sacked the manager before. If Amram would have stayed, I think we would have definitely made a couple signings at least at best. But they're not going to
yeah.
be like they weren't going to be like signings that, you know, they weren't going to be signings that will back the manager. There will be like long term signings for the football club in general. It won't be signings that back the manager. But yeah, like I said, now you're bringing an interim manager. I doubt there'll be a winter signing now. There won't
Nope.
be a signing now. If Amram stayed, I think it would have been at least two signings, minimum, max, best actually.
It's a piss take, man. It's a
You know,
piss take.
stuff about Amram's coming out now after he's sacked. What bad stuff though? Because all I see is positivity about Amram. All I see is Amram being the interim manager. All I see stuff about is Amram's record, this and that. All I see is people being positive about Amram. People thanking Amram. Thanking him for what exactly? What are they
Bro,
thanking him
bro,
for?
listen, let me tell you, I will not thank Ruben Amorim for jack shit. Cause you know why?
Mm.
Grimsby and Spurs, sackable
And
offenses.
15th place.
Big up, Senket.
Um, I don't know, man. We'll see tonight. We'll see tonight. I just hope he doesn't start his sons. I just hope he doesn't start the Fletcher twins. That's it. Probably that's partially the reason why he got sacked, so they can reassess the situation. If you sack Amram in February after window, it could be 10 times worse. Yeah, exactly. But then again, the interim manager is not going to get the players he needs anyways. So the winter window has now been scrapped. We're not going to sign any players. Semenyo's gone to Man City. Here we go already. What you call? Who else? Who else? I mean, in the summer we have to go for midfielders. We have to go for a couple defenders. We have to go for a couple fullbacks. I don't think our fullbacks are good enough. I think Mazraoui should be our backup. I think we need to go for a right back and a left back. And we need to hope Vitek becomes a good backup goalkeeper in the summer. Otherwise, we loan him out. Guehi's going Man City, bro. Guehi's going Man City. It's not gonna happen. Guehi's going to Man City, bro. He's not gonna go to Man United. Yeah, it has to be a full-on rebuild, bro, and we have to rebuild from the back to front. We have to rebuild from back to front. Goalkeeper, cool, keep him. He's great. He's a good goalkeeper. I rate him. I rate him big time. He's a good goalkeeper, right? You bring in a whole new defense, except maybe Delict, and you keep Delict, and then you bring in someone else to partner him, like an Inacio or Schlotterbeck, for example. But then again, Ineos have this under 25 policy, which is never gonna fucking work.
Which
It's
is
never gonna.
dumb.
It's stupid. This under 25 policy, this cost cap stuff, this fucking 200K cost cap shit will never get you anywhere. It'll not get you
Which is
challenging for Premier.
dumb.
Arsenal, City, Liverpool don't have 200K cost cap or a wage cap. They have their wage cap at 300 something K. Why? It's because they want to challenge for the Premier League. They want to get players. Lissandro Martinez will not start at left side of center back for United. I think he should come off the bench. I'm sorry. I don't think he's good. Defensively, he's not been good enough. I don't think he's been good enough
Yeah.
defensively. He's not been good enough defensively. He's a good ball player. I rate him. Play him in midfield. Play him in midfield too. Then with Casemiro and you know what I do? Sorry, I lie. Left side of center midfield. Play him next to Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro. So that I would do. Be a ball player, like a
True.
like a
True.
Fred-ish
True.
Fred-ish player. You remember Fred?
Yeah.
Remember Fred? What he did
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
he, bro, that do that. He's a guy that can break. He can pass between the lines. He's a line breaking passer. Would you need
You
that
know,
in
I
midfield?
think selling Fred was a mistake.
I agree. I agree. Now looking back at it, because Fred could actually pass between the lines. We didn't have some. We don't have someone that can pass between the lines. Look at Lissandro. He can do that. So you play him in midfield and you play someone else center back. You can play maybe Euro and Delict the center back. Maybe
Yeah.
Euro. Maybe Heaven could play next to Delict. Who knows? You know, because I rate Heaven. I think Heaven's a good player. I know he made a mistake against Leeds, but I think he's a good player. You know,
True. True.
shit happens.
True.
And
True.
also, I think left back, bro. We need a left back. Dorgu is a right winger for me. He plays so well at right wing for me. Mainu,
Oh, we
Casemiro.
need. We need ever. We need help everywhere.
The only issue is I don't know if Mainu will start for United.
Mm.
My only issue is I don't know if Oli will start Mainu. I'm saying Oli now because I know it's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He's going to come back. It's pretty much confirmed. Back then, I was like, hey, you know what? Fair enough. Let's give it. Let's test it out and see how it does. I was excited for games, but
Mm.
shit happened, and we didn't lose a game for 2 months, and after that, we went to shit. We bottled top four. We didn't do anything else. I think Casemiro might be dropped. You know,
Maybe. Who knows?
Casemiro might be dropped. I think Casemiro could be dropped. Bruno's back tonight, by the way, and certain others are back as well. Donors and the rest of the board are the main issue. Facts, they are. Facts, 100% they are. But also the fan base. Don't forget because they also have the standards. But Rasta, if you play Burnley away tonight,
Mm.
how are you feeling about this game?
Honestly, bro, I'm not getting too gassed. I'm not getting too excited, bro. It is what it is. Manager's gone. We move on and let's see what happens. Yeah, because, bro, let me tell you this: these Amarim sexuals
Yeah,
and all these people were calling me negative. Where are they now? Where the hell are they now?
they're crying for Menu to. They're crying for Menu to be sold. They're crying for all this and that. You know, they're crying for Amram to come back.
Exactly.
I think Casemiro extends another year, and we sell them next year. What Ineos will do is they won't let him go for. I think that letting him go for free. Don't think they'll do that. They'll. What would be smart is you give him a 1 year contract and you sell him. Since we have this sell to buy bullshit in the Premier League, you might as well do that. You might as well give him a 1 year extension. That 1 year extension that he has in his contract, and sell him next season. Because if you have to do this PSR sell to buy bullshit, then you might as well do that. Take advantage of his wages. But then again, I don't even think that's good enough because I like Casemiro's experience. His experience is key. We need experience, man. We need experience, man. And that's what we need. If you don't sign experience, you'll struggle. Yeah, man, sell to cry. Facts. Sell to cry. Sell to cry. Sell to cry. You're right. But sorry, bro, continue. Didn't mean to cut you off there. I think Rasta fell asleep, guys. I think Rasta fell asleep, people. But let me get to your comments real quick. They want to leave. They want to leave because of the wages. I hear that, but then again, it's on Ineos, right? That's on Ineos. That's not on us. Ineos want to let go of Ineos want to let go of these high-paid players. Once again, these high-paid players are the easy scapegoats because they're earning the most money at the football club, right? So what you go and do is you go and throw them under the bus. So you go and throw them under the bus, and that's it. These Amram sexuals should leave it Amram. I want the same with Arteta sexuals when Arteta does. Yeah. I hear that. They want to protesting. No, he's not better than Bruno. No way. Odegaard is trash. He's not better than Bruno Fernandes. No way. Day one of protesting until Hugh admits that Rooney is better than Harry Kane. Let's do that then. What experience can you sign with 200k cap? Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly, man. There you go. Facts. Facts. Facts, bro. How can you win? How can you win even with 200k wage cap? You're a football club. Who's your highest paid player? Kai Havertz on 280k? That's near 300k. But trust me, if you go and make a big signing this summer, they'll be over 300k. They'll be over 300k easily over 300k. Yeah, man said snooze fest. Yeah, it's a snooze fest, bro. Trust me. United is a snooze fest, 100%. Thiago Silva was available. Yeah, he was available, but then again, United didn't want to get him. It's all about age now with this football club. It's all about the age, bro. They don't care about anything else now. They don't care about anything else. It's just about let's sign under 25 players and let's sign for the next 5 or 6 years. Rather than signing for the next year, they'll sign for the next 5 or 6 years. They're not worried about the present. They don't care about what we do today. It's about what they do in 5 or 6 years' time. They don't care about now. That's the problem. They're stuck in the past, focused on the future, not worried about the now. It's typical Manchester United, bro. And this is why Ineos are one of the biggest issues at the football club. And they have to go. That's how much Ross is interested in the Burnley game. Yeah, that's how interested. Yeah, exactly. That's how interested he is in the Burnley game. Facts. Rashford was an easy scapegoat, but Rashford was actually having issues off the pitch. And you know what it is? Remember the leaks in the dressing room shit? Remember all that leaks in the dressing room we had on social media about the lineups and leaking information about that? Rashford was part of it. Once you got rid of Rashford, you saw the leaks in the dressing room being gone. But I think Rashford will come back now that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is back. Right now, Saka's soon on 300k. It'll be 300k soon. Saka will be on 300k soon once he gets his new deal, 100%. Havertz is on 200k. Yeah, I said that. Havertz is on 280k. But yeah, I can't lie to you guys. I don't really have much interest in what the football club does now. I'll be interested, but it's just, do I trust them to make a big decision? Probably not. Probably not. Let's just be honest. Garnacho's brother and Garnacho were the ones, I think. I don't want to speculate anything, but yeah, there's certain men that just started leaking information. It was him and his brother. I don't want to speculate, but I had a feeling it was him. And once he's gone, you don't see the leaks in the dressing room no more. You don't see that anymore. You don't. 1 second, people. 1 second. Keep smashing the like, people, and make sure you guys subscribe to Rasta's channel. Make sure you guys hit the like button, people. Yeah, I'll be right back in a few minutes. No, it wasn't. No. They were all gone, bro. They were all gone. They were all gone. They were all gone, bro. It wasn't even once or twice. It happened. It left after the Europa League final. Big up GK. Big up to you, bro. Ole is joining. Yes, pretty much done for the end of the season. I'm not one to judge anyone how to support the football club, yeah, but let's just be real with you guys. People nowadays only care about good style of football. They don't really care about results anymore. And that's the sad part, and that's what's kind of played a part as into why United have not been winning post Sir Alex Ferguson. That's why our best manager was Mourinho, and the second that was LBG, because these guys won trophies. These guys brought the football kind of stabilized the football club in a way, and then Mourinho took it in a better position, and then look at what he went on to do: Europa League, League Cup. It may not be the so-called bread and butter. That's what people wanted, but it was what you call it was trophies that got us in the right direction. You know, In the league, we just missed a lot of chances, and we just dropped a lot of points. We drew a lot of games. In the cups, we started scoring a lot of goals. We started winning a lot of games, and that's why we won 2 trophies. Won the Community Shield was I don't really count that, so people say 3 trophies, but it's 2 trophies. So yeah, and he lost to Chelsea in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, but that's really about it. That was a good season. I rate that. That Europa League final that we won was one of the best days post Sir Alex Ferguson. That was one of the happiest days post Fergie. Seriously, one of my most favorite days post Fergie. One of my most favorite results. Why? This is what a trophy does to you. This is what a trophy does to you. When you win something, it's celebration, it's jubilance. You know what I mean? When you win something, it's a great feeling. And this is what a lot of people don't understand. This is why I say I want to win the FA Cup this year, because I want to lift something. I want United to lift something. Yeah, people, hit the like button on your way in. Hit the like button, people. Keep your questions coming in, people, about the Football Cup. I'll try and answer as many as I can. We need to create a center midfield position, so who can do that as Bruno's first option. Hope Mainu comes into play. I think Mainu will be back soon. I think he'll come back in the FA Cup. I think Mainu comes back this weekend. I don't think he's back tonight, but I think he's back on the weekend. I think he'll be back for the Brighton game, hopefully, if all goes to plan. If not, then probably the Manchester derby. And Mbuemo's playing tonight as well against Morocco, or soon against Morocco. At least I don't know when he's playing against Morocco. Somebody needs to tell me when they're playing, because I think I know when they're playing sometime soon. But this week, that's what I know. The quarterfinals or the semifinals. Sorry, the quarterfinals of the AFCON, and Mbuemo's playing that against Morocco. So that's going to be an interesting game. So we'll see what happens there. If Mbuemo loses, he comes back. If he wins, he goes further on. But then Ahmad, man, I'm excited to see Ahmad at that right wing spot, man. I'm interested to see Ahmad at that right wing spot. I can't wait to see that when he comes back. I want to see him play there when he comes back, man. It's going to be exciting because he scores. He when he plays further forward on the pitch, you can clearly see the outputs there. When you're playing him at right wing back, you're wasting him. You're wasting his output. You're wasting his ability to go forward. Yes, I know Ahmad's been a bit selfish in the last games he's played, and he's not linked up with Mbuemo. But if you play Ahmad further forward, the output will be there. And that's what I want to see more. I want to see the attack link up. And Mbuemo, Ahmad, these guys will link up play. And I know I've been critical of Mateus Cunha in the last few games, but if he can play in the number 10 role, if you can play him in the 10 or the left wing spot, he has players to cross the ball to, he has players to pick a pass to. So the attack will sort of start to gel again. Then you bring Bruno back into the mix. You're kind of seeing the output. So this season, the output's not been the issue. It's our inconsistency of getting results. And Burnley is another game where I think it's another one that could be, if we drop points, it's missed 2 points, because we drop points to Wolves. It's Wolves, guys. We drop points to Wolves, bottom of the league Wolves, handed them the 3rd point of the season, right? And then they went on to win their first game of the season, so now they're on 6 points, right? Now they're 5 points off Derby County. But yeah, no, like I said, it's just a shit show. A lot of points we dropped. West Ham at home, Brentford away, Fulham away. What other games? Everton at home, 10-man Everton at home. Wolves at home. Five games I can really pick out and say, wow, we've actually dropped points there. Forest, okay, one of those games. Spurs, nah, that should have been a win, man. All right, Spurs, number 6. And I'll add Forest in there. 7 games. 7 games there that you lose to. Aston Villa, we lost to a Morgan Rogers masterclass. It was just 2 really nice goals. It's hard to really fathom what happened there. It's just Villa weren't great, but they scored 2 amazing goals to win the game. Carragher got sacked for finishing 10th. But then there you go. We didn't sack Aaron for finishing 15th. We're a massive football club. We didn't do that. People thought with his first season, he's only come into a mess. But really and truly, if you played the right formation, you could have got results. You saw what he did against Newcastle in the first half. You saw what he did in the first half against Newcastle, back 4. What happens? You go and absolutely destroy them in the first half. We go 1-0 up. Second half, you go forward to back. We could have scored a lot more goals against Newcastle. Sesko had his chance. You change things up, and then when it's working, even against West Ham, you bring on a defender for an attacker. Why? Why are you holding on to a 1-0 win? All you could have done was go for the second goal and wrap the game up. West Ham weren't going to come back, but you've allowed West Ham back into the game because you went to your stupid formation. You took off your attackers, and then you cost us 3, and then you cost us 2 points. Is what it is. And then the Wolves game was another one, man. And then the Wolves game was another one as well, bro. The Wolves game was one where I felt that should have been easy 3 points. Even if it was a 2-1 win, it should have been easy 3 points. Big up to Ashaba, big up to you, bro. Happy New Year, bro. Bless up. But yeah, this is what I'm saying. Easy points dropped. And then that's why I was not happy with the results. And then the manager, rightly so, was sacked. But we haven't sacked the whole problem yet. It's just the manager at the moment that's been sacked. The board members have to go as well. Talking about the board members, talking about Ineos, talking about Jason Wilcox and Omar Barada, they have to go too. They have to go too, because you can't just keep the problems there while sacking one problem. You have to sack the entire issue of the football club, and you haven't done that yet. You know what I mean? So you have to take out bits and bobs of the mess here, and it's not going to happen until you do so. You're not going to get back to the top if you don't do so. That's just the issue. Such an issue what we have. The issue what we have is we don't make the changes that we necessarily have to make. And this is why United have failed for so many years. It is what it is, though. But if I had to go with my lineup, I'd probably go with obviously Lemens in goal. This is gonna be a back four tonight. I think it'll be back four tonight. I think it'll be Lemens in goal. It'll probably be Dalot right back. Dalot right back. Dalot De Ligt's not yet back, so it'll be Euro, or would it be Euro? Yeah, it'll be Euro or Heaven. And then maybe Lissandro Martinez. To be fair, we could play 2 left-sided centre backs. Yeah, we could do. We could play Lissandro, Heaven, and Luke Shaw left back. I think that's what it'll be. Or Dorgu left back. Actually, I like Dorgu left back. Luke Shaw off the bench. I don't know. I really don't know. what we're gonna do. Midfield, it's gonna be Bruno. I think Bruno will start. Hopefully, he's not rushed back, but I think he'll start. It'll be Bruno. It'll be Casemiro. It'll be I don't think Manu is back yet, so it won't be that. Who's the other midfielder? Mount? I don't even think that's good enough. No, Bruno, Mount, Casemiro, Bruno, and then you play on the right. It'll be who play on the right hand side? Lacey will start. I think Lacey starts. I think he might give Lacey a chance. I think Lacey will start. I don't think Ugarte starts tonight. I don't think he plays 2 defensive midfielders. I don't think Fletcher will do that. I think Fletcher will start one or the other. I think Bruno will have to start because we don't have many options. We don't have many options. We don't have many options off the bench, so it'll probably be Bruno starting. And I think Mount will come off the bench. I think Mount's coming off the bench. Actually, you know what? This is a good point. Dorgu right wing, left wing Cunha, 10 Bruno, Casemiro Ugarte actually, yeah. And then you play Sesko up top. Xerxes off the bench. Yeah. That's it. Or you play Bruno in the 8, which I don't think it works. And Xerxes in the 10 with Casemiro sitting on. You have Dorgu right wing, Cunha left wing, and then you play Sesko up top. Could either do that. You could either do that. But I think he'll bring Xerxes off the bench. So I think he'll do. But the options there aren't great. But then again, it's about the transfer window now. We ain't going to go and buy anyone in the transfer window because these guys are bringing an interim manager. And bringing an interim manager is not going to help because you're not going to bring in anyone. You're not going to sign anyone for the interim manager. It's about signing for the permanent manager. And that's what it'll do. Fletcher will go forward at the back. That's what he'll do, bro. He'll go forward at the back. I think it'll be a back four for sure. I hope at least it's a back four. I hope it doesn't go back to a back three again. You know what I mean? Back three will just cost us big time. You know what I mean? It'll cost us big time. So what I think we should do is, what I think we'll do is, back four, either 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3. I don't know. I don't know if we'll have a holding midfield and 2 8s, or it'll be a 4-3-3 with 2 8s and a 10. 1 8, 1 6, and a 10. So I think we'll do. One of that, 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3. One of them two. I just want a formation that can get us over the win, get us over the line, man. I think it'll be a back four, man. You're right. It's not the problem. It's about how you play the players. But then again, these players are not suited to a back three. They're not suited to a back three formation, and that's why they can't do a back three. That's why when you saw Amber when he went to a back four, the players started playing better. Why? It's because they're being played in the actual positions, rather than playing players in the positions that they don't really play. Like, let's say Dorgu is not a left wing back, you play Mazraoui right wing back. He's a right back. There's a difference between a right wing back and a right back. You're playing in between midfield and defense. Whereas fullbacks, they go up and down the pitch from deep. You know what I mean? They go up and down the pitch from deep. They play deep. They play a deeper role in the defensive line. And that's why I'm saying a back four and a midfield three will do you wonders. It'll do you wonders with a front three with 2 wingers. You need wingers because if you don't have wingers, how you provide for your striker? And that's one thing that I feel bad for Sesko is you don't really have someone that can provide for him. You know. Remember, if you play a 4-3-3. You're supplying your striker more of the ball, pretty much. You're kind of putting your striker in that front line. He just needs to roam around the box. He doesn't need to be in midfield, and that's the issue with a lot of strikers nowadays. They're playing in midfield. When you watch Erling Haaland, he gets most of his touches in the box. That's why he scores a lot of goals. You know what I mean? You find space in the box. You finish your chances, and you rack up the goals. That's why I'm saying when you have a lot of chances, you need to be. Sorry, when you create a lot of chances, it needs to be a 4-3-3, because then again your strikers will find space in the box to score. When you go look at our formation now, you're playing 2 10s and a striker. You're playing players. You're kind of mixing them. I wouldn't say mixing them. Sorry, they're kind of jumbled up in the middle, and it's not going to work because where's the space? Where's the space? You know, you're not able to create for a striker. Yes, I admit Sesko's missed a lot of chances as well, and I think he should have buried a lot of his chances. But then again, you look at the front line, 2 10s and a striker. Imagine those players are playing out wide. How beneficial would that be for Sesko? Or a striker that's inside the box? You can't experiment with United players. They're not City like versatile players. But it's a similar situation though, GK. That's what I'm trying to say. It's more a similar situation. It's more of what you do in terms of how you progress the ball. And that's why I'm saying if when Mbeumo comes back, you give him the ball, he's able to take players on. And that's what he did at Brentford. You know what I mean? We're not utilizing to his strengths. He's being played more of an inside role, whereas Ahmad's being played at right wing back. He's not a right wing back. He's a right wing. Cool, he's done well at times there. But what about consistency? He's more consistent as a right winger. So play him at right wing. You know, so that's what I'm saying. If tonight, when you play a right winger, I think Dorgu has to play there. That's our only option right now. So so yeah, big up Adam Partridge, bro. Hope you're blessed. Hope you're good, man. Hope you're good. The new offside rule make Haaland unstoppable, bro. I don't agree with the new offside rule, man. I don't agree with it at all. I don't agree with it at all. It's full of shit. It's full of shit, man. Take me back to the old days where only your leg was offside. You know what I mean? It's the offside rule back then was a lot better. I'll be real, it's a lot better. And sometimes if the ball doesn't touch the player and interference, bro, what does that even mean? Interference? Like, come on, the guy doesn't touch the ball. He's not even involved with the play. Yes, he's distracting the keeper, but then again, what was that even a rule back then? I don't even know. I don't even know. I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of clueless about this new offside rule, to be honest with you. But whatever it is what it is. Score prediction: 2-0 United. Don't think it'll be that easy, but it'll just be like hopefully it'll be like comfortable 2-0 win at the end. I don't know what we'll do. I don't know what we'll do. We'll see. We'll see. Our record away at Turf Moor in recent times has been okay. It's not been. Has it been? It's been good. Let me get the results back up. So it was 1-0 last time they were here. Johnny Evans to Bruno Fernandes, that pass. And then the one before that was what a one was it? I'm trying to remember. Burnley got relegated back in 2022. Sorry, 21-22, didn't they? It was 1-1 away at Turf Moor. 1-1 away. Then the year before that was what? A 1-0 win, pop-up bowl winner. Then it was a 2-0 win. Then it was like a 2-1 win. And yeah, it was just, and then with 1-0 and then so on and so forth, and 2-0, and then that's it. Burnley just had their inconsistencies in the Prem. Remember Sean Dyche, and then he kept them up for a few years, and then he went back down. Now they're back. Now they're going back down. They're coming back to the Prem again, bro. I hope we win the game tonight. Just get the 3 points. We need 3 points anyways. We need to get 3 points anyways if you want to get Champions League. If you want that Champions League, you have to get 3. We have to get 3 points. It's just about winning games now. Till the end of the season, see what we do. Brighton on the weekend is a must-win game as well. FA Cup, I want that. You know, I want to see us lift silverware, and the FA Cup's the only one we have left. We lost to Grimsby Town, guys, in the League Cup. So yeah, we're out. But people, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 530, at least 3 subs to 530, and also go subscribe to Arasta's channel. He's fallen asleep, but big up to him anyways. The link will be in the description of the video. Oh, Ray is here. You know what? We'll continue for a bit longer. Big up to you, Ray. Hope you're blessed,
Big up,
man.
mate. Sorry I'm late.
I was just talking about the new, like, you know, how our formation will work tonight with Fletcher. Obviously, you and I spoke it on chat about Fletcher and everything. Can't lie to you. I don't know what to expect from United. Now we're bringing back Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Ineos have just made an absolute meal of themselves. What have you made of the whole situation of this football club? Because obviously there's the rumors about Ineos, you know, bringing in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and bringing in this and that, you know. But what?
Big up, boys. Look, mate, I've lost interest now. I think Ineos I've lost interest of the season. Yeah. I think, Ruben wasn't great, but you should wait till the end of the season to remove a manager if you're going to remove him. You know, not because it's like, what are we doing? Why is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer coming back to the team?
Exactly.
I just don't get it. And people are like, oh yeah, bring him back in, and fans are happy that he's coming back. And I'm like, no, I don't care about Ole at the wheel. I don't want to hear Ole at the wheel. He got sacked. Because he was terrible in his last season. We were getting smashed. We were getting smashed by Watford. People say, one fan told me that Ole played the best football. Ole was the best manager since Ferguson. I said, what? I said, the guy didn't win nothing. He didn't win a trophy. He didn't win no trophy. He lost
every big
Facts.
game that he wanted to win. And bro, I don't get it, mate. I don't get it.
It's a messy
It's
game,
like
bro. It's a huge
I
mess.
don't know. We not vibes FC. Just
Pretty
I want the
much.
vibes.
Pretty
That's all
much.
it is.
And this is what I mentioned earlier, bro. All we care about is vibes and good football, and the results don't deliver the trophies. That's all they care
Exactly.
about. Just good results and nothing else. Do you want to become the next Arsenal who win nothing for the next for like 5 years? And I want to celebrate something, man. And that's why I'm saying the FA Cup is the only thing we have left this season. And when I say FA Cup, I get told that it's not an important trophy.
This is what I'm saying, bro. I mean, I would have at least given a chance to see what he does in the FA Cup. If we don't win it, yeah, then get rid of it. But now, and we in the FA Cup with who is that? Brighton. And
Brighton, yeah, Brighton at home.
yeah, now we have to try and win the FA Cup with the Inter manager
Mm,
who hasn't won a trophy last time he was here as a manager.
mm. I know.
I don't get this, man. And then fans are like, oh, Ole's back. Like, no, no, it was the worst thing we've ever done. Worst thing we've done this season. Yeah, okay, I get it. I mean, was struggling, but we're fifth and sixth, and we still have a chance to be winning something. You don't get rid of you get rid of the manager April or March or April time when you realize, oh yeah, okay, look, he's dumped out the FA Cup. We're not getting top. We're not getting Europe. Then you just go, you gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go. And I say, if they sacked him then, I say, okay, oh yeah, he had to be sacked because he failed to deliver what we need to deliver the baby movement. But you go sack him in January. You're not gonna buy. You're not gonna buy anybody. You're not gonna buy nobody to. You know, you're not gonna buy a midfielder. So
Yeah,
you're effectively giving caretakers and Inter managers the same bloody team. What was struggling with, and everyone's like, oh yeah, we're gonna start winning now,
yeah.
just because. You know what I mean? Oh, we're back to. Oh
You
yeah, we're gonna. You know
you scrap you scrap the window now. You're not going to sign anyone now because interim managers come in. You're not going to back the interim manager, right? Interim manager's only here to the end of the season, unless you give Ole Gunnar
exactly.
Solskjaer a contract, which I hope he did, which I hope he didn't get the contract. So that's what I'm saying. Like you don't bring back past managers. Chelsea brought back Frank Lampard. How did it do for them? You
Nothing.
know, he
Nothing.
didn't do nothing for us. And then Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is coming back. What's it going to do
Yeah.
for us?
What's good?
We'll
Nothing. He's not gonna
win
do
more
anything.
games.
He's not gonna win a trophy, bro. He's
Yeah,
not
we're
gonna
not
win.
going to
He's
win.
not gonna win the FA Cup. He's
He
not
cared about
going to.
trophies. He never cared about trophies. He never
No.
cared about. He was always about vibes and good football and being with
Yeah, because
friends.
he said it himself. Trophy hides
Managers
what?
is managers' egos. Trophies are just for managers' egos.
Yeah, because he failed at delivering a trophy.
He said it after he got the new contract, I think, as well, or before he got the new contract.
Yeah, I just,
Ellie,
bro,
bro, FA Cup is so disrespected. It's crazy. People
it
tell me
is,
the FA
bro.
Cup's a side piece. Yeah, FA Cup's not a side piece, man. FA Cup is a trophy, and it's
The
part
trophy,
of
bro. I don't like this
bro.
nonsense here about this is
It's
this is.
it's one quarter of a
Listen,
treble.
yeah,
It's one part of a treble.
yeah, man. I'm, bro. I don't like to hear this thing where this is why. Okay, Ten Hag was bad, but at least you won trophies.
Yeah,
And I remember the two trophies more than I remember us losing games in Ten Hag.
mm,
I remember FA Cup. I remember the League Cup because we didn't win. Fans were telling me, "Oh, you're not won nothing for 5 years. 5 years we didn't win nothing before that." He got us to a final and we won. Celebrated. I celebrated, mate, because I was like, "Yes, this
same,
is
bro.
Manchester United."
Mm.
And what am I going to celebrate now? Oh, vibes. Oh, you got the wheel. Nah. I'm not saying that rubbish.
This is why I'm saying, bro. Like, this is why the club's a mess, and Ineos have made a mess and made a meal of us, bro. All Ineos have done is mug the fan base once again. I was Amram out, yeah. Trust me, I was. I don't think he's good enough as a manager either. But the problems are still there. The problems are still there. You sacked one part of the problem, but they'll get rid of the rest of the problem too, which is the board that I've worked with Amram. If
Exactly,
you get rid of
bro.
the manager, you have to work with the board who got rid of the manager, who worked with the manager too. You have to get rid of the board that worked with him. So get rid of Jason Wilcox, get rid of Omar Barada, and bring in a new manager with new fresh ideas, and bring in a new board. That's what you have to do. You have to clear out everything every time you sack a manager. Clear out everyone that's worked with them. You know what I
Exactly,
mean?
bro.
You're not going to win if you don't do that. But trust me, I was Amram out, but I'm also bored out. I want everyone to go too. I want the whole lot to go.
Look, Amrin was probably going to go at the end of the season,
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
happy with that. But I'm not. I wasn't. I'm not happy that you've done it when the season is still there. Crucial point. We're only in January. We're not in March or April or nothing like that. You
Mm,
know what I mean? If you're gonna sack the manager. Sack the manager when you realize your goals are not going to be achieved,
yeah.
and then bringing another manager to get your goals. But you don't sack the manager to go backwards to a manager that you sacked before to try
Mm,
and help you. You know, and this is the thing with the United, right? This board is clever because this board knows that they're going to bring in legends, the boys like Fletcher and Ollie, and most of the fan base is going to be like, yeah, I want to vibes with Ollie and hide and just go, okay, look, we've done our job now. We're bringing somebody that loves the club and a legend, and everyone's like backing and on the back alley, and then they're not going to do nothing, and nobody's going to question it. And then when Ollie
Yeah,
wins,
man.
If Ollie wins some games, people are going to say, oh yeah, give him the job.
yeah. This is what's gonna happen, Ray. The script is there. The script is right there. We don't need to see the script. It's literally in the mind. We all know what's gonna happen. They're gonna give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the contract. I would have much rather brought a
True.
Xavi in at the end of the season, and Luis Enrique is available. We go get Luis Enrique then. Luis Enrique is my preferred choice. We need to go get him. I don't
Yeah,
care if he's City. I don't care if he's linked with Barca. I don't care, bro. Go put the money on the table and bring the guy in because he was the guy that Ronaldo
And
suggested, but the fan base wanted to disrespect it. That's what it
no,
is.
mm.
Sorry, go ahead,
actually,
Kyle.
okay, you know what
Big up,
stays
Kyle.
is
How are you,
that you
man?
lose. I'm good, man. You know what
Oh,
stays is
we
that
can't hear you,
Luis
sir.
Enrique
Can you hear him?
I can hear him. I can hear him. Yeah, I
and
can
him.
hear him.
Ah, Scott, man. Okay, look, hold on. Let me chip out again. Hold on.
No worries, man. No worries. Sorry. Go
Yeah,
ahead, Kyle.
like what I was saying, what stays is that Luis Enrique wanted to sign for United, but United rejected him.
Yeah, literally.
Uh, and uh, with United approaching Ole Fletcher, it's like when you know that you have messed up, you try to get the old boys, you try to get old boys together to to at least buy you a little bit of time as you clean up the mess because they know that the fans will never challenge the old boys, the fans will never challenge the legends. Because who are you as a fan to challenge Ole? Who are you to challenge Fletcher? Who are you to challenge Carrick?
Mm.
So I think it's just Ineos hiding behind them, hiding behind players that are going to protect them for the time being until the rest of the season. And I think it's time for the fans to unite. It's time for the fans to protest. It's time for the fans to get the Glazers and the Ineos out of the club because I'm tired of incompetent management. I'm tired of incompetent man owners, and I need my club back. I need proper management of my club at the top, and I don't care who runs the club. I
Okay, I can
just
hear
want
him now.
Glazers. I just want Glazers and Ineos out at the end of the day.
100%, bro. 100%.
100%, Kyle. 100%, Kyle. Because as you said there, they're hiding the incompetence because they know that the fans won't challenge. The fans won't challenge Fletcher. The fans won't challenge Only. Gary Neville won't say nothing about, oh, why you picking where's Manu or why you're not doing this, and they won't say nothing. They won't say nothing because he's one of the boys, one of the
Yeah,
old boys from the generation where we were good.
Mm.
And fans need to
I, I,
stop backing this rubbish. Fans need to unite, as Carl said. Stop saying, "Oh, yeah, let's do Ollie, let's do Fletcher." No, let's say no. Say, look, stop giving me. Yeah, okay, I like these boys because they were part of Ferguson team, but that's where we're going wrong. I don't want to go back with the boys. You know what I mean? I want you as a board to do what you're supposed to do. Yeah,
Yeah.
Amin was rubbish. Yeah, he didn't get good results, but he called out the board because it wasn't doing their job, and he said, "Let me do my job, and you do your job." And he was
Mm.
right when he said that. So the only thing he did was right. There's the only thing he did right was in his last interview, press conference, what he said was absolutely correct. And then they go sack him. They go sack him because they know that they don't want to. They know that they don't want to do what he told them, what he asked them to do.
No,
That's why they
because
sacked him.
I tell you why. Because the owners of companies nowadays, they have soft egos. They don't want to be challenged. They don't
Exactly.
want to be publicly proven that they are wrong.
Yeah.
And this is why they go for the boys, because the boys are not going to challenge them. The boys are not going to say, Ollie's not going to come up there and go, yeah, Jason, you're rubbish. Jim Ratcliffe, you're crap. Where's the money?
Indirect.
He's not
indirect.
And I stopped listening. I stopped listening to this Man United pundits because I know this Man United pundits will not challenge the old boys. They'll not challenge Ole. They'll not challenge Fletcher. They'll not challenge Carrick if Carrick makes some mistake. They'll not. They're hypocrites.
The hypocrites, exactly, Kyle. The hypocrites.
So they are. That's what they have been. To be fair with you. Big up football. Yes, he's from Kenya. Yes, he is. Big up to you, bro.
Yeah, I'm from Kenya.
Big up you. Big up. Is it all right, Arsenal fan? Is you? I like you.
Big up AFC always, man. Yeah, this is facts. This is pure facts.
And I tell you what, and I tell you the mistake that Ineos made is sacking Dan Ashworth. Dan Ashworth was the only staff member who knew anything about football. Like Omar Barada wasn't used to football. At Barcelona, Omar Barada was dealing with the business side of view. Jason Wick was dealing with the technical side of view. Like none of those two have what it takes to run a football club like how Dan Ashworth knows how to run one. And then he sacked the most competent guy who understands football in and out.
This is the thing. We all can agree that not 10 Hag, sorry, I was about to say 10 Hag, but we all can agree that Amri wasn't doing what he's very, very good. He was doing about, I'll say he was doing about a C to a B minus, maybe.
I'll say D because of 15.
A D.
15th place.
Yeah, I'll say a D.
No, this season. Forget last season. This season. Yeah, I'll say
no.
Yeah.
No, but also, let's be honest, Ray. No, but also let's be honest, Ray. If our Premier League competitors were more competitive, if they are getting points as they should be getting, I don't think Man United should be up at these positions right now. We're actually lucky that our competitors are bad this season. So I don't care whether fans say, "Oh, Ruben has improved us from 15th to 5th." No, it's because the competition has gotten worse.
You're right.
The competition has come to the level of Ruben Amorim.
But the thing is, guys, what you don't do is you know that the league is competitive, yeah. It is competitive because what you don't do is you don't kill it when you're close to something. You kill it when it's like, oh yeah, it's 15th again and Europe is unachievable. Then you say, look, you're sacked because our objective is to get here. And then you bring in whoever you want to bring in. But you don't kill it in January when you've got 6 months left. Was it 6 months left? 4 months left. It's 4 months.
4 months.
He wasn't going to get us top 5 football. I don't think he was going to get top 5 football. When I was looking at how
we were in a shout. No. Now I don't think we're going to get top 4 or 6 because we'll bring the Ollie.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to get what?
Top 5. He means top 5.
No, I think we might get UCL football.
We can still get it, but it's gonna be tougher now because of the interim manager thing and everything like that. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be
No, like you see, Ole has this thing of it's a weird effect that Ole has. It's a weird effect that players have when we hire all players as interim managers. United hires all players as a caretaker manager. United goes on a winning form. We climb some spots up. It's a pattern. We saw it under Ole, we saw it under Carrick, we saw it under Ruud. It's a pattern that continues to improve. Players back their own.
I think Van Nistelrooy would have won us that final last year. I'll be honest with you. He would have won us that final.
Who?
In my opinion.
Rude.
Van Nistelrooy, yeah, he would have won us that final for sure.
I actually wanted Rude to stay until the end of the season. Then
I
Ruben
did,
takes
I did,
over.
because that would have been the most.
At the
That would have been the most
season.
smartest thing to do, and then bring in somebody else. Because Rude worked with the players that year.
No, but we all know that Ineos are not smart enough. They're run by a 39-year-old man who thinks like a 15-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Typical.
Man. I'm just pissed. I mean, this is the thing. I don't even know what we're going to do today because I've never seen Fletcher. He's a youth man, so I don't know what he's going to do with the senior team.
Actually, I've seen the way he plays. Like, the way Fletcher plays is he has like two defenders at the back when he's on the ball. Then the rest are offensive inside the opposition's box.
Well, that's not going to work. Let's see how that works against Burnley.
Well, we'll see.
Yes. So what he does when he has the ball, he overloads the opposition box, which makes it hard for the opposition to break into our half. However, what happened? The weakness of that formation is that if the opposition has quick wingers, he can be exposed.
There you go. And the Premier League is full of quick wingers. So
Premier League. But the thing is, like, we have Bruno back tonight. We have Mason Mount back tonight. Who else is back?
I don't think we have Bruno back tonight.
No,
he's back. He's back. He's been training the grass. Yeah.
Fletcher said
no, I think he's rushing himself too early.
I don't think so.
And that
I think
no, like Bruno was meant to come back against Arsenal game. I think Bruno is rushing himself, and it can catch up to him later on in his career. Wanted to rush back into the team when he's not fully ready.
Yeah, but maybe he passed the late Maybe he passed a late fitness test.
No, but see, against Burnley, I don't want to risk playing Bruno, who's not fully match fit. We know Bruno says he's match fit, but he's not. That type of injury that he has, it's impossible for him to be back this early against Burnley. He's meant to be back against Arsenal game. Start the game. Yeah, it was hamstring injury, and hamstring injuries take that amount of time to the Arsenal game. So I think Bruno is rushing himself in. I think Mason Mount should have started against Brighton. And Menu should have started against Brighton.
Yeah. Brighton.
I feel like what I feel like right now is that players are rushing themselves in so that they can impress the interim manager when they're not fully match fit.
I think Kobe Mainu will be back for Brighton. I think he's back for Brighton. I think Kobe's back for Brighton.
Yes, he's back for Brighton, definitely. Kobe and Mason Mount are fit for Brighton game. They're the earliest to be back from injuries. Now most of the team will be back against Arsenal game. That's when they're meant to be back. However, if you see any players being back for the Burnley game, they've rushed themselves in so that they can impress Fletcher.
Yeah, Fletcher is one that can be pleased, but then he's going to manage the Brighton game. He's going to manage tonight. Then Ole Gunnar Solskjaer takes over for the City game. That's his first game in charge. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
I thought Brighton.
Brighton.
Is it not Brighton?
Oh, no, I think they should have given him 2 games and then bringing in.
Unless Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is signed.
But you know what I like about No, but you know what I like about Ole playing against City is that how Ole frustrates Pep Guardiola.
But it's not the same player as Ben, though. So it's different players now.
Who?
I don't think it's going to work this time around because it's a different team.
It'll be
I think Ole will get results, but it's not going to be like the big manager bounce that people think because it's a different team now.
Yes, it's a different team, but I'm saying, like, no matter how shit United plays, Ole always frustrates Pep and get a result against Pep.
Well, let's see. I don't know. I'm just not confident.
But the thing is, though, like you know, one thing about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's football is we always used to concede last minute equalizers, and that used to hurt me, man.
Mm.
Yeah, it used to
I
hurt. Yeah,
hated equalizers, man. The way he sets the team up is poor, man. I'll be honest, it's really poor. He has
He's
to
a
do a
poor
lot.
and
manager, but fans somehow think it's because he's an interim manager. People was thinking that he got the results. He got most of the results as an interim manager. But when he
He has,
signed the deal, he was rubbish.
he has no
And people memories is distorted because they're thinking, oh yeah, he played the best football of my life. Yeah, when he was interim, but when he got the contract, the football went bad, and that's why he had to go.
I think he had to go also because the players sabotaged him as well. They threw him under the
Exactly.
bus, and at the end of the day, whether we like it or not, he played bad football, but it got us results.
Mm,
Like with Ruben, we're playing better football, but we're not getting the trophies. We're not getting the results.
Mm.
So it's like it's like each apple do you want to take? You want to take the better football with no trophies in sight, or do you want to take the worst football with a trophy coming up?
I think you know what you know what would have been if they would have sacked Amorim after if we would have lost to Leeds and they sacked Amorim, I would have understood it. But you sacked him for calling out the board, and that's what I don't understand. I would have I
Actually,
would have
okay,
I would have understood more if he got sacked for a loss rather than calling out the board because that just shows you the board
Bro,
weak.
there's the thing I'm saying, bro. I would have sacked him for not getting Europe, not getting FA Cup. That's a
Mm,
sacking.
yeah,
But you sacked him because he called you out because you don't want to buy players. And you
yeah.
told you see the reason why they sacked him because they know they don't want to buy players, and they went.
Mm,
That's a backstabbing sacking because you've
yeah.
promised him players. He wouldn't have. I mean, would have never come out and said, "Look, blah 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 blah." If they've said, "Oh yeah, I've got this guy coming in January," he'll just be quiet. He'll be yes, okay. Look, we've got some players, but he thought that they're going to sign Semenu. He thought they were going to sign a player. They didn't do it, so he blew up because they backstabbed him.
Yeah.
no, but also I think, to be honest with Ineos, I think they mentally sacked him in October. They sacked, like, remember when we were doing the Palace preview, I told you that Ruben Amorim is playing against his potential replacement.
Uh huh.
Mm. Yeah, you did. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and with how links are going, I feel like Ruben Amorim has faced the manager who could be the manager next season, and who will be the manager next season of for United.
And you see, and the thing with Glasner is he also wants players, so they're gonna have to buy. They're gonna have to spend for Glasner. Because Glasner, there's the reason why he's leaving Palace. He's leaving Palace because he's criticized the board too. He says, "I ain't got no players to take us further." So this is what I'm saying. Ineos cannot hide away from not backing their manager, no matter who they bring. They've got to spend and improve the squad because all managers are gonna go. Well, I can't work here because what you're gonna give me kids and then the fans are gonna tell me, oh yeah, we want top four, oh yeah, we want trophies, but I can't do it without players. So even if
Mm,
they got rid of this dude that they hired, the next guy they hired, they're gonna have to spend money in anyway because it's not going to work what they're doing. You know what I
nah.
mean? It's not going to work and say it's not going to work and say, oh look, all right, here's kids, we give you a bad squad. Bro, City is going into the market. This man here says sometimes it's not about spending. Well, ask City. City is going into the market to buy more defenders because their defenders have been injured.
All right.
They're not going to go. They're not going to go and say, "Okay, look, go get the kid academy or whatever." They're going to win, and that's the problem. That's the mentality of our things. You know what I mean? We need to change it. We need to say, "Look,
Actually, I agree with you, Ray. There, and I feel like if Glasner comes in, what the board will do, they'll teach him how they teach Ruben. They'll go sign youth players. I think they'll sign that Rennes player, centre back. I think they'll sign who? They'll sign mostly of those young players,
yeah,
and they'll throw him under the bus. I think what Glasner will do that Ruben did not do is play the correct players in the correct positions.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Basically, that they're hiring Glasner because he plays the correct players in the correct position.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
apart from that, I think they see Glasner as another Ruben.
yeah. And maybe he is. Maybe he's a guy that go, yeah. I'll just whatever player you buy me, I'll find him out. But play him in the right position. You're right there, Kyle. You know, he played him because that's what undone Ruben, not played him in the right position.
Mm.
And the way with the way I've been watching Palace, Glasner doesn't use the attacking midfielders as natural attacking midfielders. He uses like left winger and right winger as attacking midfielders.
Oh, Jesus. People loving this, isn't it? All it takes the wheel. Jesus. The same old battered boss from when he got battered is back. Bro, I got fans texting me, laughing. They say, "Oh, I can't wait to see Ollie back." And I'm like, "Oh shit!" When your rivals, you see, that's a worrying thing, Kyle and Egg and Akovin. When your rival fans texting you, laughing you, and say, "I can't wait to see Ollie back," it's a worrying thing because it's like if somebody comes to your hard, like you should be scared. It's, oh shit, they've signed him, or no,
Yeah.
oh boy, I'm really scared. But these guys are laughing. They're like, "Yeah, Ollie back, yeah." I'm like, "Oh shit, here we go."
But me and you both knew that whatever interim manager or caretaker manager we're getting, we will be worse than Ruben at the end of the day.
Mm.
Because I don't think our legends are good enough to be good managers at the current modern football.
No.
Carrick,
I mean, there's
yeah.
no one of our legends are actually really good. Rooney's not good. Carrick's not. Well, yeah.
Carrick is not good. Rooney has been sacked many times by Derby County, Everton.
Exactly.
So
This is
and Carrick has been sacked by Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough, a second division side, sacks you.
Yeah.
I made the point where
What Scan said there, yeah, he's absolutely correct. The team that Ollie had back, is one.
made-
Is one. That's what I'm saying. Is the team he had back then is 1,000 times better than what we had now. That's why he was able to get really good results and get the job.
No, and also what also he had was a good coach.
Yeah.
He had McKenna as a good coach. That
Yeah,
what saved him as well. Because
Yeah.
McKenna did the coaching and Ole did the managing.
No, but also, Kyle, one thing is, like, when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer left Manchester United, we were in a mess when he got sacked. We're in a much bigger mess now than when he left the job. Because we actually had good players. We still had Ronaldo who was scoring goals. We still had Paul Pogba. We still had,
Cavani.
Varane. So at the time was doing well. At the time, who else do we have? Who else do we
Cavani.
have? Cavani. You had the players there.
We had a Mason Greenwood who was good. We had a fit Martial who used to score. So you had good team.
Yeah, we had Greenwood until Greenwood decided to do his thing and get himself released.
Yeah.
I remember Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire came off the back of a good Euros as well.
Yeah. And Luke Shaw was fitter back then. And he was good.
Henderson is backup goalkeeper. You had a good squad depth there, so that's what I'm saying. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer left us in a mess, but now it's a mess that he can't fix. And no I'm not taking him back. I'm not taking him back. After what happened, I'm not having him back. Sorry.
There's too much drama with him. You don't want that drama.
Yeah,
you want clean. You want clean. You want clean slate because we've got too much drama. He didn't drama the club, but he dramaed he dramaed outside, and I don't want him back just for that because I don't want that drama, man. That drama is going to pull us down. We've already pulled down. We've already suffered enough. We don't need Greenwood on his off the field drama to be. I know there's a lot of drama. And I'm not going to get on the drama with this stream because it's just too much drama. But the drama that he's got, keep it.
Yeah, bro, facts. Cleaners are laughing. They're full.
Oh yeah, mate. They're laughing. They fool the nostalgia fans, and it's the nostalgia fans they listen to more than the current what's happening now. Because it's everyone, the groups. Nostalgia groups.
But at the end of the day, check a manager. But I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's the nostalgia stuff, mate. Akavin and Kyle. That's what they do. And they're laughing because they're like, oh yeah, Ollie's at the wheel. Oh, yeah, I want to be positive. I want vibes, and we're just vibing. We're vibes FC. That's what I say we are.
Facts.
It's
So we
not.
have
It's
it.
not winning. It's not a strategy. It's not a vision. It's just vibes. We're bringing these boys in because they're part of our childhood and part of our growing up and part of everything what was good. And then now, yeah, Ollie apologized to Rashford when he was manager.
Managers apologizing to the players that have done fuck all for us.
Yeah. And these are the men they're
Rashford
bringing back.
also-
These are the men bringing them back. And even though you want your club to win, I'm dreading it. The club, if the club goes on a winning streak, Ollie, I'm dreading it because I know Ineos was turning. Oh yeah, Ollie's yeah, he did good. So he's going to be the manager again. That's what I'm dreading.
You had football fans singing Ollie's at the wheel to us, mocking us, and now you're bringing that back.
And this is what I'm saying.
And this is why I hope there's a protest sometime soon. I don't know when it'll be.
But you know, the way I look at United is it's a team of like vibes, like races. It's a team of vibes. Like Rick Wilcox, Vivell was a small man. Now Vivell has become a big man at United.
That was a good negotiator, though. I'll give Vivell I give it to Vivell. He's actually a good negotiator. That's the one guy I trust in this football club. Vivell's a good negotiator.
Yes, he's a good negotiator, but he cannot give a staff member too much power at a short period. Like Vivell has the way he has risen within United's hierarchy and power scares me. The way Wilcox power has risen scares me as well. Like this guys who Wilcox was at a small position at United. We had clear structure when they were being employed. Omar is CEO, Wilcox is this, and Vivell is this. Now the way those guys have risen, you cannot say anything that challenges Wilcox. You cannot say anything that challenges Vivell. There's no freedom after speech.
Exactly, man. It's rubbish, isn't it? But what Michael said there about there's nothing we could do. Yeah, fans could stop backing it. They should go to the Old Trafford match. They should be chanting, "Look, we don't care about bringing back legends. Stop!" But they don't do it.
I said this to you the other day. I'd rather you be toxic positive while we're winning, rather than toxic positive when we're not doing well. What's the point?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Then if you be toxic positive when we're winning, it makes us unbearable, and that's what I want to be. I want to be unbearable. I want
exactly.
I want us to be the noisiest fans in the world. When we're back, I hope we're unbearable to every fan base in the world, and I hope that happens sometime soon. But you know what? But it's not going to happen because the fan base will not let it happen.
And no, they won't. And you see, this is the thing. Even if they're bringing Ollie and want Ollie win 4 games in a row, they should still be chanting, "We don't care about this. We want real stuff." You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, bro. You ask kindergarten students which teacher they want, they'll go for the most lenient one. Ineos took the players' input on deciding Ollie what a joke. If this goes bad, this will be horrible. Bro, it already is horrible. Let's forget about it going bad. It already is bad itself. It already is bad before the appointment even happens. Even if they go for like a Southgate, whoever they go for now, it's gonna be a horrible decision. I would have much rather go for Xavi to the end of the season. But he's not gonna come to the end of the season. He wants a full-time job. He wants a full-time manager job. What I would do is I would bring in someone to the summer and bring in a top manager, if possible. And this is why I said, bro, Enrique was my number one choice. You know,
I mean,
we all know that United will not sign Enrique because they know they don't want a manager who challenges the board. What they'll go sign, I feel like they'll go sign a small manager, promote him up. A manager who's happy. No, a manager who's happy to work at a big club. A manager who will be a yes man. They'll not sign those managers we all want. And at this point, it might look like we might get a poor quality manager. We might get us and Chelsea might be competing for the worst manager appointments this season.
I don't think so. So I think
It's a yes
No,
man. It's a yes man they're going to sign because that's how the board is set up. And then they call it collaboration. But you're not collaborate. There's no collaboration. There is what they tell you to do, and if you say, "Look, I don't want to do that," you're sacked.
yeah,
That's why they're not going to get Conte.
you know, you're gone. You're gone.
they want a manager that works for the board. A manager
That's
that
why.
says, "Oh, yes, board, I'll do this. Yes, board, I'll do that." They
Exactly,
want a yes
exactly.
man.
And
Yeah.
Conte is going to no. Conte's not going to do that. I don't think Enrique is going to do that.
Conte called the board in his first press conference. He'll call out the board in his first press conference.
Yeah, and
The
the
moment
second.
he arrives, they're going to call out the board. So they're not going to bring him in.
Yeah.
That's going to be an appointment for Ineos. At least for me, I would take Conte.
I'll be Conte because Conte's a winner, and he wins everywhere he goes. He wins everywhere. He wins stuff. So you're bringing that kind of manager in, and he'll tear down the mentality, and he'll make players better because he improves players. That's one thing about Conte. He improves players, and he doesn't improve. He doesn't need superstars. You can give him average Joe, and he'll somehow turn him in. I mean, look what he did to Chelsea. Remember that guy that everybody saw was average, and he turned him into the best wing back. Well, I've forgotten his name.
Who?
Forgotten his name. He's got long jets, flats.
Long jets.
Which one?
He played wing back on the. And he played.
I know who he's talking about, but I have forgotten his name as well.
Forgotten his name, yeah.
Who do you play for again?
Chelsea.
Oh yeah, Victor Moses. This one, Victor
Moses. That's it, Victor Moses. Yeah, he turned Victor Moses into a sick player, bro.
He was a good player, man.
Yeah, and Victor Moses was written off by Chelsea fans.
Yeah.
And Conte came in and turned Victor Moses sick. So that's what I'm saying. You don't need.
Bro, he followed him to Inter Milan even. He followed him to Inter.
Yeah.
You know?
And he won there. He won there when he went to Inter Milan. So this is what I'm saying, bro. This is why I say Conte is what Manchester United need. Conte or Enrique, these boys improve players. But the thing, the board doesn't want to listen to them. So that's why these boys are not going to come.
No, they're not going to.
I just think that the board has too much division within the board. There are too many opinions within the board. And I don't think this club can ever run as a proper football club when everyone has their different opinion and when they can't agree on one thing.
No one, what are you saying?
Huh?
Kyle, you continue you're saying? Agree on what?
No, I'm saying whatever manager they'll appoint, it's a manager where one of the board members will not agree with, or one of Wilvel or Omar will not agree with, or Sajid Marakib will not agree with, but it will only get a 1 out of 3 approval. And as long as Sajim's opinion matters more, Sajim's man will get in over Omar's opinion, over Wilvel's opinion. So at the end of the day, we may want the good quality managers, the excellent quality managers, but we just have to accept the low quality football like you that Sajim will appoint.
Yeah, you know, there's something, man. There's nothing you can. I mean, because what can you do? Because it's like you know they're going to do this, and then they're just going to kill you. You know what I mean? If somebody tell me, oh, you know, one of the message chats, oh, be positive. I mean,
no more.
And I said, well, how could you be positive when the board does pull they pull the positive underneath you, man? You can't, you know what I mean? Of course they will do it.
And I feel like what Sajim will do, he'll appoint Ole as caretaker manager. He'll hope that Ole does very well so that he can appoint Ole as permanent manager.
See, even Kyle knows the script.
Yeah, we all know this. It happened last time. Why won't it happen this time?
We all know the script, man. Yeah, we all know the script. If he said he'll be sitting there praying, Ole goes on a 4, 5, 10 game winning streak, then they'll go, yes, he's the manager because look what he's done. Yeah. And then we'll have Ole 2.0 as head coach again, and it'd just be laughable.
The same cycle over and over again, bro. It's gonna be the same. time again, and they won't stop until they get rid of these of the board. And this is why I'm saying if United fans have the sheer, what do you call it? They had the sheer, like, class. Yeah. If they have if they have anything about them, go and empty the stadium for 4 games. The Glazers stock will drop massively.
And this is the
It'll
thing: is the match? It is. Sorry, I cut you off
no
there,
no.
Akmin. Sorry. This is the
I'm
thing.
done.
It is the match-going fans that needs to do this, because I've stopped. I'm not going again this season. I'm not going to the go. I'm not going again this season. I'm not buying another ticket. And it's the
Yeah.
match-going fans that need to voice their. But they go there they get drunk, and they go there and they're singing and songing and dancing. And then
Bro,
any owners watching that will be like, okay, yeah, I got these guys now. And then
No,
if the
like
owner goes to the game and there's nobody there, there's anger before the game, there is banners going on. They get
no,
scared and
like
go, oh shit.
I think what we need to do, we need to have more united content creators come together and say we're forming an Accra group of United fans, and we're not going to the games and until the Glazers get out of the club. And if
Exactly.
us as content creators who support United come together and say we're Glazers out, and we all speak the same message throughout the whole of YouTube, then our fan base, our audience will listen to us. Like if AK comes out and it says I'm Glazers out, I'll not watch matches. And if United Star does the same thing, if Football Overseas does the same thing, if Red does the same thing,
Mm.
I think United fans will unify.
That's what they should be doing. They should be doing that when they go to the games, instead of singing Ollie's at the wheel at the match. Say I don't want effing Ollie and walk out, and then
what,
that's what the board will look at that and go,
it's
oh shit.
what the owners do, bro. It's what the owners want you to do. Then once that chant happens, the board are thinking, oh, the fan base are on side with us. The fan base are now
Yeah,
here with us. We're not going to go anywhere. We're not going to
yeah,
go
No,
anywhere
but
because the fan base
we should not.
they agree with what the owners want for them, bro. When they say we want to get Champions League, we want to get into the top 4, that's what the Glazers want. You are aligning with what the Glazers want for you. So once that happens, they ain't gonna go anywhere because that Champions
exactly,
League money
exactly, bro.
straight. They're not gonna care. And then, like you
And
said, that walkout, like I mentioned earlier, right? Sorry, real quick, Kyle. Let me say this right. They plan of leaving the stadium around the 70th minute. You've already put the money in their pockets. They're not going to care. They're not going to show you. They're not going to see you walking out. You don't even have to enter the stadium. The first thing you do is don't even bother. The Old Trafford gates is the first thing you have to go through. You do not even need to go there.
Exactly. Don't go tall,
no,
and then people
like what?
be
Outside of mega
No,
stop.
but what we need. Oh no, like what we need as a fan base, we can decide next season we're not attending any home game of next season, whether it's FA Cup, whether it's Cup game, whether it's Premier League, we're not attending home games, and we are protesting outside the stadium. We make our voices be
Bro,
heard, and we let the stadium be empty.
yeah,
bro, well,
If the stadium is empty for the rest of the season,
yeah.
for Premier League games and all games at home, don't you think the Ineos will worry because the money is going down? Glazers, the
exactly,
money is going down, and
exactly.
Bro,
Glazers will
this
sell.
is
Glazers
why I
will go
say,
to Ineos. Sir Jim Ratcliffe and tell Sir Jim Ratcliffe, we're sacrificing you so that we can get our club back, we can get our money back, and we are selling the club and you're out of the door.
but Kyle, this is why I tell you, bro, that lockdown was the best chance. And when we stormed that pitch, that was the biggest 3 points of the day. Even if the game got cancelled, that was the best 3 points we got. And let me tell you this one more thing, yeah? Lockdown was the best thing to happen to these owners. I'm going to constantly say it was the best thing to happen to them. Why?
Yeah, because they were on the way out.
The moment lockdown ended, the moment the fans got back into the stadium, the amount of money filling the Glazers' pockets flowed in. It came in like, I don't know. They were like, oh, we became rich overnight again. Lockdown, we're safe, we're good. Bro, lockdown was the best thing to happen to them. If we would have emptied the stadium since coming back from lockdown, the Glazers would not be here. And I promise
They're
you,
not,
I
yeah.
don't mean to be disrespectful to anyone here out there, but if lockdown was there for 2 more years, the Glazers could have sold the club.
They would have done. They had to, because they won't get the money.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Another 2 more years and they're gone because more and more boycotting. But then lockdown came back, and then the Glazers still stayed. But because the money was still at Old Trafford, the money still went in. This is why I said 2 more years and they're gone. 2 more years of lockdown, they're out.
Yeah, because they won't getting the revenue from the match day that they get. That's
Yeah.
that they love to get.
Mm. But that's
Because
But anyway,
they earn $1 million in that revenue, because it's always 75,000 people every season, every game.
exactly.
no, but
It's
you
always
see,
around.
the match
Go
day
on.
revenue does not give them as much money as sponsorship revenue does.
Mm. But
Like
anyways,
like if United had the sponsors will withdraw out of the club. It, Glazers will sell more quicker than match day
yeah.
revenue because they know match day revenue is down, but sponsors are still giving us money.
Mm.
Yeah, and the sponsors give the money because it's all over it's all over the place when the live game starts. And that's more and more money every time they advertise that, because people
Yeah.
go and watch this. What I mean, it's I was going to come in and thinking that the Burnley game we had a chance, but I don't know, because we're not even at home, and we've got a caretaker manager, so I don't know. I am going for a poor result, because I don't see how Burnley will be up for this match, because they realise, oh, they haven't got a manager now. Let's see what the players are really like,
Yeah.
what Fletcher's really like.
And the way the fans
We've given Burnley. You see, this is the silliness. We've given Burnley a shout at taking points off us.
No, I know also what frustrates me is that
new manager.
the other time where we met Burnley, we almost bottled 3 points against Burnley.
Yeah,
Mm.
We bottled it under Ruben. That's what people don't understand. Yes, we won the game against Burnley, but we could have lost it. We could have bottled it. We could have
Yeah.
come
exactly.
out of that game out of Trafford with 0 points
With 1
easily.
point.
Actually, Burnley was so shit they could not go further and be more aggressive to United. Otherwise, United will have come out of it with 0 points.
Exactly, bro. And this is the thing. And
1 point.
and we've given
Only
them
one.
we've given them a psychological edge now. Playing at home.
Yeah, and actually I think AFCON has helped Burnley because their shit striker Foster is being shit for South Africa, and Burnley has a better informed striker to start over him.
Mm. No, but as I was gonna say, like the way the fan base advertises football club is crazy. They're literally helping the owners stay. It's mad. They're
Exactly.
literally helping, and that's what it is. But anyways, what next? I don't know. We'll see what happens next. Honestly, we'll see by the Brighton game. If we lose, that's our season completely over.
Yep.
Over. Nothing
Yep.
to fight. Just Champions League places, and that's it. And that's the fan base on side with the Glazers once again.
Yep.
But
Because we've got
our
Oli, we'll
season
have
was
Oli by
already
then.
over. You see, our season was already over when we sacked Ruben. That when our season ended.
Yeah,
When we
and
sacked
people don't
Ruben,
realize that. People don't realize that,
people don't,
because the vibing with Oli.
no,
I was
because
Ruben
they
out.
know that their manager being taken over will be a legend. Our legends are not good managers, and that's when our season has ended. But I
Yeah.
like
We,
to be proven.
we
I
just
like to be proven wrong. I love to be proven wrong. I love
Same here,
United to
bro. I
go
don't.
on a good form.
This is the thing, Kyle. This is what I said to other fans. I don't want to be right about what I feel, because when we're right, it's bad. It's not like it's good when you're right. It's bad.
It's bad
You want to be
because
proven wrong, because. Sorry, what you were saying, Kyle?
no, I'm saying it's true because we know that we love the club and whatever opinion we have is based on the love of the club and our negative opinions. We don't want to be proven right about them. We want the
yeah.
club to show us that we are wrong. We want the club to be competent. We want the club to improve.
I hope they prove me wrong. I hope we go win the FA Cup. But then again, it's about what we do after that.
Yeah.
After
No,
that,
we'll be knocked out. Definitely, we'll be knocked out against Brighton.
hmm.
Yeah, with Ollie would be knocked out because he's not. He didn't show me anything that he could win last time.
No, I think Fletcher is on the job against Brighton.
Fletcher's got the job. He's gonna get knocked out, and then what do you got to have to do? And this is what I'm saying.
Run me Michael Carrick till the end of the season. I would much rather that.
I mean, even
Carrick-
Carrick's a better
Carrick-
manager than Ollie.
Carrick actually dropped players that he actually, when he was here, he actually dropped certain players. He actually had he had that mindset. But then again,
No, but you know what I'm hearing is that Mal Carrick, Fletcher, and Ole will become caretakers
no,
for the
Carrick
rest
is
of the
not.
season.
No, it's Johnny
No,
Evans.
no,
Johnny
what they're doing. No, you see, listen, what they're doing is that Ole will be manager, but they'll bring Carrick as a coach. They'll bring somebody like Fletcher and Johnny Evans for the rest of the season.
Yeah, that will be the team.
Yeah, that will be a team. So Carrick will be there to coach.
So, anyways, guys, what do you what is your thoughts on the Burnley game? Obviously, what's your overall feeling ahead of the game? Because you know what it is, bro. If he goes to a back four, my only hope is that if Wemo comes back, Ahmad comes back to play further forward, right wing. You can play Bruno in that 10. You can play what a midfield 3, and it works.
Well, yeah, I mean, my thoughts of the Burnley game, I just think we've given Burnley a psychological edge, and I'm hoping that the quality we've got might just get us through because we've got
Oh, sorry. Let me let you continue.
yeah, because we've got a little bit more experience in the Premier League than Burnley has, so I'm hoping that will carry us. But I'm just not thinking. I'm thinking we've given them an edge by sacking the manager, and they'll be up for this game.
Okay, my thoughts about this game is I think it's a boost for United. We're going back to a back four, which we're traditionally stronger in the back four than in the back three. So it's a boost for United. But yes, we have given Burnley the mentality boost. But tactical wise, we're going to play a bit more stable football. And I think having Fletcher as interim manager could mean that we could have some debuts happening. We'll have Matato maybe starting, we'll have Shelesi maybe starting against these games because we need wingers. And our senior players, there's no wingers left. So that means youth could start. And we could see a lot of this youth being played. We could see most of this youth having some minutes that they'll never have at this season if Ruben was at the club. We see what Conky coming off the bench as centre back, and I think Fletcher will class his youth players because it is what he's used to. He hasn't seen much of the senior players this season, so we'll see most of his youth players coming on the pitch, coming off the bench. So we'll see Heaven starting because Heaven is a physical, aggressive player, and we'll maybe see for the first time we'll see United's average age scored, starting level age scored will be young, will be under 20 for the first time. Yeah.
Do you know why I think Sesko is kind of struggling? It's because when you play him further in, deeper into the middle, when you play him higher, if you play him higher in the pitch, you play him in the box. You're allowed to cross. You cross into Sesko. He's a lone striker. You have wingers that can create, and Wemble can cross the ball. When he comes back, you have Ahmad that can cross the ball when he comes back. Yes, Ahmad has had some selfish moments this season, but if he plays further forward and right wing, the output will be there. So that's what I'm trying to say. In this back four system or back four formation, you have two players that can really create and score and get a lot of output for us. Sesko benefit from in a 4-3-3 formation, in my opinion.
I mean, and the only hope, I mean, I can't always be negative the whole show. The only hope I might think is that Ollie's a striker, so he might actually help Sesko to find the back of the net. I mean, that's the only silver lining, I'm thinking, well, he did help Martial, Rashford, and Greenwood find the back of the net. So he's got Sesko to try.
This Jack Fletcher.
Yeah. The Fletchers, yeah.
It's
So
a, it's a whole,
that's
it's
the
a whole
only
Fletcher.
silver lining I've got of it.
It's a whole Fletcher family reunion party right now.
Yeah, his kids. I bet his kids start. His kids, Dad,
No,
we
I
play
don't think
today.
start off the bench makes more sense. I don't think he starts. I think Castro.
Yeah, I don't think he'll stop. I don't think he'll change much of the team. Only a few younger guys. Like Lacey might come in and.
Yeah, maybe Lacey. Yeah.
But he'll keep the same thing. Huh?
Dorgo right wing possibly.
Possibly. I don't know. Those are the guys you don't know. Dogu, what that will start, but Dogu, you don't know what's gonna happen to him in
I
this
feel
game.
like Dogu might start.
Yeah, I think
Will he play Luke Shaw in a back four? I doubt. He'll play Luke Shaw because I feel like if he plays Luke Shaw at back four, United is in for a long game.
Yeah.
Luke Shaw will be rinsed out.
Yeah, because
Luke
he can't
Shaw
do it. He can't do it. He can't do it, bro.
He'll be outpaced by Burnley's wingers.
He will be.
Yeah, so we need somebody like Dogu who can run back and forth like a crazy man, and we need Dogu to run down the wings. Now the only issue with Dogu is his closing into the box, the final box.
Yeah,
if he can improve that, if he can improve his closing, he can be a good left back.
What would be like your lineup for this weekend then? Or do you have any more to say on the Burnley game before you give a lineup? Anyone else?
Yeah, I mean, what are we doing the lineup?
No, you can say your point first, Race. Say your point first, and then we'll go lineup.
And I think we'll sneak a win. I don't think it'll be great, but we'll sneak a win.
Yeah. But before we go lineups.
No. We can go for lineups.
All right, Lamens in goal has to be surely. You guys all agree with that? Lamens has to be the keeper, obviously.
Yeah, it's got to be. There's no ifs or buts.
Yeah, there's no buy India garbage with his new manager. Hopefully,
no.
Right back, it's gonna have to be Dallo. Unfortunately,
it's got to be Dallo because he needs the experience because this is his only 2 matches he's got. So he needs Dallo. Yeah.
He needs Dallo.
Dallo. I've had a thought. I think Heaven plays alongside Lisandro Martinez, but this is one thing where I say Lisandro as an overall defender, I'm not a fan of Lisandro Martinez defending. But one thing that he could do is remember when we had Fred back in 22-23 with Ten Hag's first season with United, the line breaking passes. You need that line breaking pass. You play, in my opinion, what will work is you play Lisandro in that left-sided center midfield position alongside Casemiro.
Yes,
that could work.
Because he's the best passer. He's the best passer in a. I think he's the best passer in our team, to be honest.
Line breaking. Sorry for the background. Line breaking passes. So I would do. Would you guys agree with Heaven left? I'm saying Heaven and Euro will start center back, or maybe Heaven Lisandro.
I'll disagree. I'll put Lisandro Martinez and Euro. We need that experience, and I feel like Heaven could come on off the bench for Lisandro Martinez later on.
Yeah, because one thing I don't like about Heaven, he does laziness. And it costs you a goal. You know what I mean? He play good, and then he'll just casually let the attacker pass him or not close him down, and then they shoot and he'll just score. So I would have gone Lisandro and Euro.
Yeah, Sam. I think Heaven needs to be dropped to the bench, and if we're playing a back four, Lisandro Martinez and Euro are my starting centre backs. I agree with that.
So you're saying Lisandro Martinez and Euro back four, yeah?
Yeah.
I will go for Lisandro and Heaven. I think Euro could be dropped. Left back. Does he go Luke Shaw left back? because I think Dorgu could start right wing. I think it'll be a back four, no more back five, back three.
Well,
Crap.
I mean, this is the thing. Is who unless he plays a kid, I don't know if you're gonna start at youth at left back. I see Shaw there. Yes, to be honest.
It'll be Shaw there. You think, Kyle? You think Shaw will start there, or you think someone else will start?
I think he might start who Dogu
Dorgu left back.
because
Okay.
if he's playing. No, if he's playing at 2-6-2 formation and we're on possession, we really want Luke Shaw at left M when we have the ball.
Okay. So you think Dorgu
Yeah, that's the
starts?
question.
Midfield
Yeah,
three
really.
or midfield two and then 110? What is it going to be? One midfield holding mid with 1-8 and 110, or is it going to be two? Is it going to be one? Is it going to be one holding mid? Sorry, one holding mid, 1-8 and a 10. What's it going to be? A three-member midfield with a 10, or a three-member midfield with a holding midfield? What's it going to be? What do you guys think? 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3? What are you guys saying? I think it could be either. I'm mixed. I don't even know what to think.
I know what to say. I think Kaz might hold. I think Kaz might hold, and then the rest of the two probably go forward.
It could be a This was the lineup.
I feel like we can do a midfield two at the center of the park.
This was the
Yeah.
lineup earlier. This one, he told me that it could do. But then again, I don't think he starts two holding midfielders. And then Bruno off the bench. We don't really have much of an option. I think Bruno starts. Guys. I'll be real with you.
I mean, two holding midfielders away would work. Will actually make us solid defenders because one could hold and one can go, and then you have maybe a number 10 pushing forward as well. So I wouldn't say no to two holding midfielders, to be honest. Because you played away
I
from
feel
home.
like you can play Casemiro and Igati.
Thing with Agati though, he doesn't have the passing range, and that's
the thing. That's why I said
Yeah,
Lissandro plays.
But I feel like if we're being realistic, those are the only midfielders we have currently now who are fully match fit.
There's probably going to be Lissandro at the back, unfortunately. But then again, yeah, I agree. Casemiro. I think. Do you guys think Bruno starts, or do you think he doesn't start? Because I think Bruno. We don't have much of an option. I think he starts.
I don't know.
The thing with Bruno is, has he trained enough to start? And I feel like he has rushed himself too early, and we want to risk it. Do you want to risk bringing Bruno back when he's meant to be back 2 games after?
Well, I think what they'll do, they'll give Bruno a sub. Either way, they'll probably if they don't start him, then they'll sub him maybe for Fletcher.
Yeah, but I don't think Fletcher will start. So I think Bruno should be left out of the match they scored.
It'd probably be Agati and Casemiro again.
Yeah, I have not. Yeah, that will be our most likely starting in the pivot. That will be Gatti and Casemiro are the most realistic.
Casemiro and
then you got to start Cunha because Cunha is, even though he's not great this season, he can create opportunities.
So you play Cunha at left wing spot, or you play number 10. What are you saying? Cunha number 10 or left wing? What are you saying?
I'll play Cunha as left winger.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 10 Xerxes?
Yeah.
Number 10 Zaxi. Yeah, Zaxi is a better number 10 than Cunha is.
I will play. Yeah, I definitely play Xerxes number 10 because and I think this is the game where Xerxes can shine against Burnley and find his teammates because he's good. He's skillful with the ball, and Burnley's not that skillful with the ball, so he can outskill his counterpart and find the attackers on the right, on the left, and on the right hand side. That's why I'll play Xerxes as number 10.
Yeah, and
right wing, Lacey.
Right wing, I'm a bit confused whether he'll go for youth and Klaus Matato to start, or will go for experience and play Dogu?
I would
That's the
play
thing.
Dog.
Is that
I would play.
we will see. We will see a debutant. This, I think, we will see it. We'll either see a debutant at the back line, or a debutant on the front line. And I
I feel
think,
like most
yeah,
I feel like most likely the debut will come on the front line
yeah,
than
I
the
think
back
so.
line.
So
Yeah.
I think Lacey, you might be seeing Lacey. I think we might be seeing Lacey.
Or Matato, because
Oh,
Matato
Matato,
has
yeah,
been playing. Matato has been coming off the bench quite a recent number of times. So I think
yeah,
Matato could be get his debut. Now, so let's see, could come off the bench now
yeah,
and make his sub debut.
yeah.
So what's your lineup recap? So Ray, I'll start with you first. So what's your final lineup if you had to give your final lineup?
Lemons, Euro, Martinez, Shaw, unfortunately, maybe Dilo, uh, Casemiro, Nogate, um, Xerxes number 10. The left wing, I will do Cunha, and I will either give Lacey or Matato a start, and then I'll give Sesko.
Kyle, what's your lineup recap?
For me, my starting lineup is Lament.
Yeah.
Center backs will be Enzo Martinez, Euro. Left back will be Dalot. Um, Left back, I'm between Luxor or Dogo, but most likely I'm leaning towards Dogo. Then
Okay.
CMs, I feel like it's Kasarimo Igate. And left wing between Konya and Lessie, but I feel like Konya could likely start over Lessie unless he'll come off the bench. And right wing, I'm between Matato or Dogo, but I feel like Dogo can mostly start as right wing or Matato. But I'll love to see Matato get his debut. I feel like Matato could most likely get his debut over. So let's see as starting debut. And striker, I'll get is Sesko. Attacking midfielder is Zaxi.
Yeah.
For me, Lamens and goal, obviously right back Dallo.
Mm-hmm.
Would do Euro Heaven, Shaw,
Okay. Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Andrew Martinez, Casemiro, and probably it'll be who else is there in midfield that could start. Unfortunately, it'll be Casemiro Ugarte, and I will do Lissandro. I want that Lissandro for line breaking passes.
Mm-hmm.
Left wing Cunha, right wing Lacey. Oh no, Dorgu. Sorry, Dorgu right wing up top.
Mm-hmm.
That's my personal lineup. What Fletcher will do tonight is completely
God
relevant.
knows what Fletcher will do tonight. I don't. We,
Don't know what-
this is the thing. We do not know what Fletcher will do tonight because we've never seen. Well, I've never seen Fletcher with the senior side. I've seen him with the youth, but not the senior side.
Counter-Attack FC, Long Ball FC, Bruno to Rashford, Bruno to Sancho. Can't do this shit anymore, bro. Same, bro. I
No,
can't do this shit.
Well, that's done no more. That's done. Bro. I'm fed about that. I don't want to see that. But that's yeah. Anyway. Sancho's not here, so at least one thing we
no,
won't be able to.
the thing that pisses me off about our summer departures is that we sold all our wingers last summer, and if we knew that we are going to sack Ruben, or why sell our wingers and leave us in a situation where we only have wing backs to
Yeah.
choose for, and if we're going back to back four, like we're going back to back four and we're going to buy wingers again.
Makes no sense in it, Cal. Makes no sense. No sense whatsoever what this team does, what this board does.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Any
like if you're
no
going
go.
from a back three to a back four, like why sell the wingers? I understand
Exactly.
that Rashford is shit. I understand that Rashford, Nacho, and shit, and Sancho needed to go, but he cannot sell all their wingers in one window. And then suddenly you sack your back three manager and you want to go to back four. It's, I feel
Make
like
no sense.
Ineos have set the club back 2 summers.
Again, he need 2 summers. He's always 2 summers back.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to go. But
Score predictions before we go. Score predictions.
What are you
go
going to
2-0
say before I
2-1.
interrupted?
2-1.
Yeah, I'll say
2-1.
2-1 too.
No, nothing. What were you saying before that, Kyle? You cut off.
No,
a little bit,
I'm
that's
saying
why.
no. I know you are going to say something. I cut you off a bit.
No, it's okay. I was just asking for score predictions. That's all. But yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'll say 2-1 United, and I'm agreeing with Ray. I think Marky win, but we'll get there eventually.
I think we'll win 2-0. Maybe a clean sheet. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe a new manager bounce. Hopefully. But anyways, guys, we're out, people. Make sure you guys subscribe to Kyle. I will put the link in the description of the video. Make sure you guys subscribe to Rasta, who was here earlier, but unfortunately he fell asleep. But he's still backstage, by the way. But he's not on camera because he fell asleep. So I had to take him off the screen.
Big up Rasta, man.
And,
Always.
Rasta, and I'm 76 subs away for 1K.
Guys,
Okay.
subscribe to Kyle. He's 1K, guys. Big up, man. Big up, Kyle. Keep up the good work, man. And Ray, I'll put your Instagram in the description of the video.
Cheers, boss. Thanks.
Possible. And
Yeah.
People, 3 subs already. Hit the like button. Let's get 15 likes on the video at best. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow, if you guys are free tomorrow, we can do the review show for the United game if you're free tomorrow.
Yeah, free tomorrow. Yeah, good morning. Yeah, 7. Yeah.
What does he mean by a
so,
picture?
Make sure you not get a picture. Make sure you not get a picture of that after the show ends. Oh, no. Rasta never had. Rasta was never on camera. He never opened his camera. He had his camera closed.
Oh.
But anyways, guys, tomorrow, Kyle, are you free tomorrow at 7 a.m. UK time or something like that, or 6 a.m. UK time? Are you guys free tomorrow, both?
For what? Is it
the review?
Is it a preview?
No, review.
Review, the angry review.
Yeah, angry review.
Oh, angry rant. Will it be angry rant or it will be a happy rant?
I'm hoping it's happy rant, man. No matter what I personally feel, I always want United to win, even if I can't stand who's in charge. I always want to win. Yeah.
Yeah, same. I always want the club to get 3 points at the end of the day.
So see you guys around the same time tomorrow.
Yeah, same time. We're on the same time. We're 7, 6:30.
Yeah, if I will be awake, sure.
I was almost gonna close out, and then you guys joined, so I went another hour.
Yeah, well, I realized it, man, because I was actually a bit resting myself, and then I thought, oh shit, yeah.
I'm happy we went for another hour. It's good to talk football, man. It's good to talk United.
Yeah.
But big up, guys. Anyways, people.
Okay, guys, big up. I'm out.
Come on, United.
I
Peace
think
out.
I'm fuck the Glazers.